welcome to Anime Apparently. 4 on both. I like anime. How's everyone?
What a way to start, Retro. Thank you for that.
You just took
I was going to say
speed or something.
I know. The podcast is 5 minutes. Enjoy it. Anime. This is crap. This isn't. Bye. See you next week.
It's not great anymore. We've got to do it in 5 minutes.
We've got to fit it all in a TikTok. Go.
We don't even have time. We don't even have time to answer the TikTok.
No. Anyway, hi guys. Welcome to our second episode of Anime Apparently. I hope you're all well. This is the podcast where we talk about life, gaming, geeking, and anime. Apparently. So, how are you guys? How's your week been?
I just can't believe we've made it to the second one. It's not just a one-time wonder. So, yeah, let's just give ourselves a round of applause.
Woo. That is going to sound absolutely goddamn awful for anybody listening to this.
Please cut that out.
I'm just imagining someone listening to this in their car and they've pulled up and stopped at a traffic light, and all they can hear is just someone thumping away at 100 miles an hour. I'm just so excited to go to work.
I don't think he heard my ending.
No, we definitely heard that ending.
No.
The whole neighbourhood heard that ending, and now property values have dropped.
Cool.
But we've got a few things to talk about. We've got some news. We've got some gaming news as well, and of course we're going to be going through Fire Force, Hell's Paradise, MHA Vigilantes, because I've now caught up with it all. And JJK, although I am hesitant to go with JJK in case I get murdered again.
I've still not caught up with. I've not caught up with any of them because I've had a busy week. Oh boy.
And that is why this will be his last podcast.
Not quite last. You'll just hear me being a gremlin in the walls every now and then, just boom, and then move on.
The first thing I kind of want to talk about is because I've realised in the next couple of weeks there are so many shows returning, and I have there's going to be I've gone from a plethora of having nothing to watch to absolute crap loads to watch now. So
like bosses,
we've got there's Monarch season 2, which if anybody doesn't know, Monarch is the MonsterVerse, the Godzilla universe TV series. Season 1 was pretty good. Yeah. The American one, yeah. Not the OG.
We've got 4. We're gonna be having 4 on the go soon, haven't we? We're gonna get the American one. The minus one is getting a sequel, so that's the Japanese one. Potentially Shin Godzilla is getting a sequel.
So two Japanese ones.
And then there's apparently a project based in China featuring a redesigned Godzilla minus model, but using green flames instead. So woo! Fancy.
So basically, there's going to be more variations than there are of Goku in a Dragon Ball game.
So
I wouldn't say that much.
Is if you're not yet sick of kaijus, then you might be once all this starts.
I think
it's going to be over flooded. We've gone away from superheroes now and lots of Marvel, and now it's all about kaijus and monsters. And let's just try and milk that as much as we can until.
Oh god, yeah!
My kaiju generation is growing. It's overflowing.
It's different for Godzilla fans though, because we've gone for decades of just being starving, ribs showing, just looking for scraps on the floor, eating cellophane from wrappers, and now we're just binge eating. There is just so much Godzilla content. And
yeah. To be fair, as a Digimon fan, I can relate. We've been very much the same situation.
When are we going to get our Princess Resurrection come back?
But like I said, Monarch Season 2 starts soon, and I'm looking forward to that one because it looks like an upgrade from Season 1. Because Season 1 was okay. It had its dips, and I think the problem is it's hard to go in without spoilers as well, but some of the cast weren't all that strong. So I'm hoping Season 2 is going to be a lot better, and it's also looking like it may or may not set up the next one, Godzilla X Kong Supernova, but we don't know yet. I will let you know if people are interested. I will let you know.
It's starting to sound like one of those old game boxes, special editions that you used to have. Like friggin', what was one? It ended up with like half a dozen ones. Like I think like friggin' Street Fighter Alpha 3 XD featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, Techno Wizard add-on, the limited edition 2003 version.
Only on PlayStation.
And Knuckles.
We've also got One Piece Season 2 coming in March as well, which I'm excited for. I know I'm excited.
You're talking about the live-action one.
Yes. Oh crap!
Oh yeah. Because technically, also Season 2 of the anime is also coming as well.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
The fact that we have to mention that. I mean, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for a Season 2.
I meant, yes, the live action one. Which I'm excited for. Retro's excited for. Mizu couldn't give a flying shit. And
it chases him like a ghost.
Excited as well.
It chases him like a angry, undefined ghost.
But more excitingly as well, that's coming back this month, is Scrubs.
Yay.
Oh my god.
I think it's been 17 years since season 8,
Jeez.
I think I just aged.
It's weird because it's like you see some of the cast, you're like, oh yeah, they definitely, they've got a bit older now and everything. But some of them look pretty much exactly the same. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, I don't know what is they're eating in Hollywood, but like they're just vampires. They just don't age at all.
It's in Hollywood, like in LA, it's a rich diet of Botox.
And that Scrubs royalty money.
Yeah.
And the blood of the innocent.
I don't think Donald Faison's changed that much, and I think it's funny because Zach Braff, like, he doesn't look like he's aged until he stands still. And
then you try and see him wearing the scrubs and stuff that he used to wear 17 years ago, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah. And I think John C. McGinley, who plays Dr. Cox, I think you can tell he's getting on a bit. But I think he's like, when he started, he was 40, and now he's like I think he's, I'm going to have to fact check it, but he's probably in his mid-60s, nearly 70.
Legend.
So, to be fair though, he still looks kind of ripped even for his age. So
yeah, true.
Kind of interested though because they've also Bill Lawrence, who makes Scrubs, also does Ted Lasso and Shrinking, and so he's got, I think, a couple of seasons of them coming out still. So it'll be interesting to see how they are all. And if you've not watched Shrinking, you should do. It's brilliant. It's one of my favourite shows at the moment. It's got,
what's it about?
I've never heard of it.
It's about it's Jason Segel, who played Marshall in How I Met Your Mother, and he plays a therapist who lost his wife 2 years before the series starts, and he's basically, his life's in the gutter when it starts, and it's about his sort of like trying to get himself back to being a normal person. But fuck me, it's funny. It's so good.
Mm.
We weren't sponsored to do that. We just legit. I've never heard of it. Lazy's never heard of it. So
yeah,
genuine.
No, but if Raid Shadow Legends are listening, please give us some money.
No.
Or HelloFresh or NordVPN.
NordVPN. I'm happy with that one. The other two, I feel, has been tainted with devil's money.
Anybody that's listening, we are happily to sell out.
I want to be able to eat my sandwich, not just make a sandwich out of the tap water that I have.
I'd like to be able to afford a Mars bar, not have a loan just to buy one. But right, moving on from that, Mizusaru and Retro only got to try the My Hero Academia. Or was it? Is it All Justice?
All
Yes.
Yeah, so we tried that game.
All That Justice.
Oh, was it over the week?
Take Back Justice.
It's an improvement over the first two. I really I enjoyed it. I think it's a lot better. It plays a lot smoother.
Yeah, from a gameplay perspective, it's definitely a lot better. I love the actual tag team mechanics and stuff like that they've added because like they had, I think with One's Justice 1 and 2, it's like you had you had assists basically like Naruto. But yeah, you couldn't actually. I don't think you could actually swap characters. I can't remember. It's been a while, but yeah, but they made it a lot better now. And yeah, it's so much more fast paced, fluid. Like adding tag teams to any fighting game, I think is makes it way better. There's a few things I'll say I think is a bit wrong with the game. Like there's a lack of stages and stuff, unfortunately, and there's some like other questionable choices. Also, it's hard as balls.
Oh yeah, that last level. Yeah. Oh my god, I nearly bust a vessel.
Yeah, so Laserbeak doesn't know. Laserbeak doesn't know this, unfortunately, because he wasn't here for this. But there's a couple of missions in the story mode that will have you fucking headbutting the wall.
Is it like Sparking Zero, Goku against Vegeta?
No, see, yes and no.
You're not being outplayed. You're just being overwhelmed with scummy never seen before attacks.
So it's not like Sparking Zero where they're just sort of being cheap and having super armor or anything like that. But it's just like there's two missions in particular. The first one is when Deku is fighting Shigaraki at the base of Mount Fuji. You have to beat him 3 times with only 1 health bar, and every time that you beat him, you have to give up one of your quirks. So you basically your moveset gets basically one of your special moves, and like you'll bear in mind you only have 4 of these. So like you basically like lowering your options every round, and you don't recover health or anything. So it's just
he, on the other hand, gets full health each time.
So Jagger Jones was doing that mission, and I got to give props to you, man. It was because you were giving Shigaraki everything.
Well, the funniest thing about that though is because I didn't realize that every time I died, I restarted from the very beginning. So as I kept fighting, like, oh, I'm doing really well now. Hang on, I thought I already got rid of this quirk. Ah, well, carrying on. And it wasn't until I think the 4th time I got my ass kicked by this scratchy incel that I realized, oh, I'm redoing the whole thing from the very beginning.
But and then of course you have the final mission, which I don't think I've done such an infuriating final boss in an anime fighting game since probably that Ninja Storm 3. You remember we have to fight all the tail beasts like back to back, like multiple times as well. It's basically kind of like that, but instead of fighting, 6 giant monsters, you're fighting one guy who has all the force of 6 giant monsters. So you basically have to. You start off with like 3 characters. I think you start off with like Sugar Man, Zero, and
God,
Ojiro.
What was his name? I thought you were taking the piss.
No. That's literally a superhero name. I think his actual name is Sato or something like that. But no, his hero name is Sugar Man. Sugar.
Sounds like another version of a Rain Man.
It sounds like a 1950s song.
It does.
Sounds like it would feature in, was it Fallout? Here comes the Sugar Man.
I mean, it doesn't help that
I'm thinking about jazz, sweet Lord Sugar Man.
I think the other name is probably Captain Diabetes, but Yeah. So yeah, you have to fight all for one, and he basically spams you with the most relentless wide range attacks. Like there's one that's literally it's like tons of like dragons running along the ground and takes up like half the stage. There's like a piercing attack that like breaks your guard, so you have to try and dodge that every time. There's like spikes that come out of the ground, laser beams, literally everything. So you have to try and beat them. You have to beat them with the first 3 characters. If you do, then moves on to the next set and then the next set. So there's like 8 or 9 sets of characters. Some of which you only get 2 characters as well. Like I think you have to fight him as Todoroki and Endeavor at one point. There's one point where you have to fight as Jiro and President Mike, and he seems to really hate those two because he seems to really up the ante every time I switch to them. Literally, the only way I actually managed to do it this week was if you fail enough times, the game takes pity on you. It takes pity on you, and you basically start doing a lot of damage. But even when you get to the end and you get up to Deku, it's still relentlessly difficult.
Well, it becomes this like tentacle hentai creature, like he does in the anime. And then as soon as you start with Deku, like he does he glows, like he gets his shining fist, and then All For One drops a nuke on you, which you can't seem to avoid at first.
You basically have to run at him. I found that you have to basically run at him
as fast as speed as you can. The split frame that you gain control. Any shorter than that, any longer than that, you are caught in the blast and lose half your health.
Yeah. So at least at that bit, you can apparently regenerate your health by doing your plus ultras. However, the thing is, like, you have to jump up to where he is to physically hit him. And also, you don't have just one plus ultra. It like randomly cycles through all of Deku's different plus ultras. So sometimes it might be like, punching your field, but it's punching him. Sometimes it might be like his finger flick, shockwave thing. But it's like you don't know which one it is until you do it. So it's like, am I close enough? Am I not close enough? So I managed to do it in the end, but like literally had like an inch of health because he has some sort of like near insta kill attack as well that you hadn't seen yet.
Oh, wonderful!
So I was just like, oh my god, I felt like All Might with my fist in the air after I finished that.
I bet you wish you were just All Might, because it sounds like as much as you want to be Deku, it sounds like a fucking pain to use him because you just don't know what he's going to come out with.
Well, to be honest, the best bit I found was just playing as Endeavor, because Endeavor could just like throw fire spears. It's like that was easy.
Well, you kind of become, you start to feel very sort of like method in the game, like you become a method actor because you're playing with no quirks. You are basically powerless against a monster. It's like, I wanted to play a power fantasy game. I didn't want reality.
It's like, just to give you the setup, one after the nuke, he then puts active landmines around the place. He's still doing the aerial spikes. You get up close, he beats you with meat flaps. I don't know why. And while he's trying to beat you with the meat flaps, he still if you've timed it wrong, aka 70% of the time, he's producing several spikes while flapping you with the meat flaps, sending you into the landmines. And then decides I'm just gonna do tentacle day and just pours a shitload across the floor that you can't even touch. While the landmines are still there.
Do you know what I find mad about the whole My Heroes All's Justice is I can't comprehend the fact that these are the same people that made Cursed Clash.
Yeah, it's like they really phoned it in for like some of the older My Hero games and especially Cursed Clash, but then it's just like, they just really locked in for this one for some crazy reason. Maybe they actually got budget.
I think they might be a bit biased. I think they're a bigger My Hero Academia fan, but
don't come back to Jujutsu Kaisen. I can't understand it.
Well,
I can't grasp my head around just how bad Cursed Clash was, because I would have thought Jujutsu Kaisen would have been a great game to make, but I've said it before. I think the problem with Cursed Clash is they only did the 2v2 because they wanted some justifiable way to do Todo's technique. Now, I've only briefly played the game, and when I say briefly, I had 2 fights on it. So I don't know whether that is true, but that's what it seemed to me, that it was basically just so you could have 2v2, Todo can do his clap technique.
I don't think it's just that reason, but they definitely, whatever the reasons, they definitely did not play off well.
It's not there yet. Whatever it's going to be.
No,
it's not there
yet. But while we're on the subject, though, because you may or may have not heard that CyberConnect 2, the creators of the Ninja Storm games and more lately Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, are teasing a new project, which they first sort of mentioned when Culling Games was starting. So the kind of suggestion is that we might be getting a JJK game from them.
Possibly.
Has it come out yet? Because I'm sure, doesn't it say that it's going to be a brand new game, so it isn't going to be anything they've done before?
But I doubt it's another Ninja Storm, and they just did Demon Slayer next year, so it's definitely something new.
No, lazy me to say like it's something they've never touched. From what we've heard, it's something they've never touched before. So it would never be the Ninja Storm. It would never be Demon Slayer.
Yeah. So hopefully it's a JJK game, because I'd be down to play that, because I think CyberConnect 2 could do a really good JJK game.
Ah, right, got you.
But to be honest, I think Arc System Works would be a really good choice for JJK. The only thing that worries me with CyberConnect 2 is Demon Slayer. I'm not going to butcher that name, but the Demon Slayer game plays pretty much like the Naruto Ninja Storm game. So I'm kind of hoping they add some variety, because I think Arc System Works would be a better choice for Jujutsu Kaisen because of the domain expansions and the sure hits, because Arc System Works have done that before with Guilty Gear, where some characters do have a one hit, like they could literally just kill you in one hit if you get this technique just right. So I think it would be a better fit for them. But
yeah, I mean, both companies are very good at adapting anime into video games, because obviously Fighters is absolutely fantastic. It's like one of the best Dragon Ball games we've ever had. But then Cyberconnect 2 also, like, especially in the story mode, like the cinematics and stuff, they always do an absolutely incredible job.
Jujutsu Kaisen is going to look sick when they do that. Holy crap!
Even if it plays very generically, it's like at the very least we know it'll be visually spectacular, which I can't even say Curse Clash did, to be honest.
I just remember now, when's that solo leveling game coming out? And also,
so
who's doing that? Who's making that one?
I can't remember the name of the company who made it. I'd have to look into that. It has launched on PC, I think. It's supposed to be coming. It's supposed to be coming to consoles. I think they said early this year, but I've still not heard anything since. But I'm kind of interested to play that, because that's apparently it's co-op as well, so that might be fun.
Yeah, that looked pretty good though.
I was disappointed with one of the first solo leveling games being a mobile one, because I did give it a go, but it's just like, it's great. I was on it for 5 minutes and my battery died.
I think that's just the way it is. A lot of these days with anime games, I think they start with mobile, because I think sort of out east there's a much bigger market for mobile games. I think that's why you get some of these like crazy mobile games, like things like Genshin Impact and like Zenless Zero, where you can play it on your phone. It's like they get bigger budgets than console games.
Yeah, Genshin Impact is insane. The graphics on that game for a mobile game as well. That just blows my mind.
It's a funny little side note. Because it's the Horizon games from PlayStation. Yeah, they recently announced like 2 like multiplayer spin-offs for that. One's for mobile, one's for console. The one on mobile looks 10 times better than the console one.
Oh my god!
You know why?
So yeah, you definitely know where their priorities are in that regard.
Because it prints money, bitch.
Left field. Cyberconnect 2 new game is gonna be a new Silent Hill game.
No, we won't.
Do we have any more news? Do we have anything else we want to talk?
Well, while we're sort of talking about Arc System Works, I can sort of briefly mention, because me and Retro were watching the new Sony State of Play last night, and they did show a bit more information on Arc System's new game, Marvel Token, which I am very much looking forward to.
I want to play that, but I don't have a PlayStation.
Yeah, no, it is unfortunate that it is a PlayStation exclusive. Unless they finally Xbox finally get off their ass and add Steam to Xbox, but that'll probably be a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've played 2 of the beta tests for it, and it is a lot of fun to play. I love anything like that. I love Marvel vs. Capcom, and like this is just like well, this is that, but just like pure Marvel and anime and stuff like that. And they definitely seem to be doubling down on that with the character style in this. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm quite surprised with them. I'm quite surprised they've picked. We got 3 obviously famous ones, well liked. They introduced 3 not seen before characters part of the game, because the original set we saw was Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, Doom, Iron Man, Captain America, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, and then we've seen
the gang's all here.
And then, as part of the trailer, they show off Storm, and she brings in her team of the X-Men characters, which is the Goth Limbo Princess Magic with a gigantic sword, and I'm like, woo! Wolverine, because you always need an angry Canadian, and then. A left field, and I was not prepared for. They brought in Danger. I don't know much about her, but I do know that
every game needs a little danger.
She's effectively the danger room of the X-Men. Basically, their sort of simulated training room. In the comics, a few things happen to it, and eventually it develops its own sentience, and then basically becomes its own sort of entity and fighter, and fights with the X-Men on occasion. And they brought her in as a character, and I was like, I'm just there like, oh, this is a weird pull. So I'm wondering if more of Token's going to be like that, where they're gonna reach in and just like have a couple of the popular ones, and then just out of nowhere they just pull in I don't know, Doorman and the Flantastic Man.
Marvel Rivals has kind of done that, where they're pulling from some quite obscure characters. So I wouldn't be surprised if was it Marvel or J.R.R. Tolkien will do that as well. Anyway, so I completely forgot that we've planned a little game, and I don't know whether we guys still want to play that? I'll save that for another
What's
pod.
that?
Our blind rankings.
Oh yeah, do you mean for the couples one?
Yes, because it's
because it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. We thought we'd play a fun game of blind ranking anime couples.
Well, we say tomorrow. This is when we're recording it. Whenever it comes out, you've probably had your Valentine's Day. Hopefully, it's gone successfully. If it's not, then you're probably listening to us. So yeah, we're trying to figure out the rules to this, but what we're going to do, or what we're going to attempt to do, is we've written down some couples from anime, and we are going to try and test it. We're going to try and challenge each other. We're going to list off a rattle of names, and everybody has to blind rank them somewhere. And it's all, like I said, it's all couples from anime, from any show, any anime show we've watched. So I'm wondering who wants to go first.
Oh, please be. I want to go first.
Right. So how are we going to do this? Are we just going to go like, so Mizu, are you just going to go? You give me the blind ranking, and then I'll give my list to Lazy Beats, and then Lazy Beats will give it to Retro.
Yep, that sounds good.
We end it with Lady, because I've got nothing prepared for this.
Oh, okay then. Right, okay. Go on, Mizu. Right. Hit me.
I gotta warn you. One of these might get me in hot water. That joke will make sense later.
Just because obviously we did come up with this just before we started the pod anyway. But are we doing out of 6, and then I'm doing?
Yeah, I've got 6 couples here. So
right, okay, and I've
got rank them however you like.
Oh god.
Okay.
Right, I'm sweating.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's start with an easy one. What was it? Vegeta and Bulma.
Vegeta and Bulma
as
a couple.
Yeah.
You see, this is hard because I don't know who you're going to throw at me. You see,
so is it one being like the best couple, and six being the worst couple?
Okay. Yeah, fifth being
and
like terrible.
The bonus part of this is having to guess where Mizu has put them on his list.
No, because I just got a blind rank killer, but I just don't know who he's going to throw at me. That's the thing, because he could throw, like, I could fill my list, and then he's got, like, I don't know, some awful couple, like, and I've got to put them at number one. Right, so Vegeta and Bulma.
Yes.
You see, I like Vegeta and Bulma. I like their relationship. I think they're a normal relationship. My favourite bit is still from Daima, where she's like, Vegeta's being like a blockhead, and she's like, right, if you don't stop it right now, I won't have a sponge bath with you. And he immediately just turns around like, yeah, no, I know my place now.
Yeah. It's that moment that's actually made me include that on the list. It's just like, Vegeta is a real one. He's just like us.
For real. No cap.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm going to be brave here. I'm going to put him at 2.
Okay.
Because I don't know who else is on the list.
Okay. Solid choice. I like it.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. For the second one, I'm going to go with Rukia and Renji from Bleach.
Rukia and Renji. Oh, that's a hard one because I don't know about them as a couple because it just feels a bit unrequited. Because it's like she fancies the wrong redhead, if you get me. like Renji's like simping over her, and she's like, yeah, but I want that lanky, everything in one ginger.
Text-Mex anime.
It's out 5. It's 5 rankings, isn't it? So
6. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put them at 5.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hope you don't regret that later.
Oh no, I hope not.
Okay. For my next one, I'm going to go with Chobei and Rien from Hell's Paradise.
Which ones are them? I blanked.
That's the absolutely not Bakugo and the weird Tensen that he bangs.
No. Oh, that's awful!
It's too soon.
That's awful!
It's too soon.
Oh my god!
Yeah, believe me. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not even my worst one on here.
I know.
It's not even the worst one.
Off. You're just like getting us in the water nice and like tepid and then just going to turn it up.
The boiled frog method.
Holy shit! Oh my god, that's like...
I'm hoping you don't have the same couple I have on my list, or I'm going to change it.
I think we might do because I think we all have a good idea of like one of the worst ones in anime.
Oh, you guys are going to laugh at my list of the one that I've got for Lazy Beats. But oh my god, because it's not even. Oh my god.
What do you do, man? Do you put it?
I'm putting it at 6. I'm being brave and putting it at 6. I'm dreading that.
Oh, you're definitely going to regret that later.
Oh no. I don't want to play this game no more.
Let's go. Okay, let's cool down a bit. Okay, let's. How about Shikamaru and Tamari from Bleach? If I'm not Bleach, fucking out.
Dare you?
Sorry, I'm tired. We got to stop recording these late.
You monster! You monster!
Sorry, who? What was that?
Shikamaru and Tamari from Naruto.
You know what? I'm going to be safe. I'm going to put them at number 1. I'm going to put them at number... They've had... All right, my excuse is they've had chemistry. They get along. Yeah. They... What was it? They just seem to balance each other out. I'm just going to go with that. That's my only excuse to put them at number 1. And I feel bad that I've put them above... Vegeta and Bulma? Shit.
Honestly, it's not a bad one. They have a good marriage. They have a son.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
kind of like their relationships. Like, do you want a frog? Yeah, I do. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Shikamaru's Hokage currently, so she's married. She's married a good one.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Right. Well, now for this one. This one, I don't know. I don't know if this one's going to get me cancelled.
Hang on, how many have I done now? I've done 4.
That was 4. Yeah.
4, yeah.
So
I've got 2 more.
For the next one, we got Endeavor and Rei Todoroki.
Oh no!
Christ!
This is why I was saying about hot water.
I feel like we went down down a queue that was waiting for Jeremy Kyle now. Oh Christ!
Please do that. Just do the faces over Jeremy Kyle scene.
So the entire Todoroki family is a Jeremy Kyle episode.
I've got 3 and 4 left, haven't I?
Yeah.
And I'm dreading that there's going to be worse. I'm going to have to put him at 4 because that's just that is just an awful relationship. That's just terrible relationship.
Mm-hmm. Are you absolutely sure about that?
Are you sure about
that?
No. Do you? Are you confident? Are you?
No, because you said that now. I'm backing out. I'm putting it at 3.
No. You're locked. No.
Just 3 and 4.
No, you're locked in. You're locked in at 4. You already said 4.
I regret coming up with this game now. Shit.
So, for Jagger Jones' number 3 pick for anime couples, he has Mei Mei and Ui from JJK.
Oh no!
I am so evil. I love it.
Oh my god! Oh.
Tell us what the rankings are then from 1
So we had Shikamaru and Tamara at number 1.
Yeah.
Vegeta and Bulma at number 2. Mei Mei and Ui at number 3. Endeavor and Ray at number 4. Ruki and Renji at number... Was it Ruki and Renji at... were they 6? I think they were 6. Yeah. So it said Chobe and Rian at 5 and Ruki and Renji at 6. I think I've got that right.
Yeah, that's... See, that was my strategy. That was my strategy all along. Anything under 2 is toxic.
I just remember now when I was talking about previously of what we're going to context in terms of couples, and then that's what you must have come up with, Mei Mei and Ui.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Right.
Your mind goes to dark places.
Okay.
Right. Moving on is I'm gonna do lazy beats now.
Right.
I'm gonna warn you now. Mine is nowhere near Mizusaru's at all. I've actually been quite tame with mine.
Please take it easy.
So
go easy on me.
Hang on a sec. Oh my god. So my first one is an easy one. It's Ash and Misty.
Ash and Misty. I'll go 5. Number 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Next one. Easy one. Another easy one. Minato and Kushina.
Yeah. I was gonna. I did. Luckily, didn't go with these myself, but I was definitely thinking about them. I mean, you don't get to see much of them at first, do you? But then once you finally do, you get to see the relationship and everything. Minato sacrificed for his son and her, and how much she loves him.
They do kind of turn up and get kebabbed, really, don't they?
Ultimate shish kebab. But in terms of couple goals, it's got to be up there. But is it number 1? I'll be a bit safe. I think I'll go 2.
2?
Yeah. Minato and Kushina.
Right, next one. Just trying to think, because I wrote a load just in case we overlapped, but we didn't overlap. Mineta and the hole in the wall. That's a relationship.
Mineta
and that hole in the wall.
My Hero Academia, Mineta.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. What hole in the wall? Are you just saying
there's a Yeah,
it's
I know.
Mineta. He has a hole in some wall somewhere.
Yeah,
definitely.
he's apparently I can't remember which episode it is, but it turns out like he's drilled a hole from between like the boys and the girls' locker room, and as he tries spying for
He
it.
finds one.
My God. To be fair, the loathing is strong with this one, so I put him at number 6. He can take my 6th spot.
6.
Yeah.
Right. Goku and Vegeta.
Ooh. What? I was a delayed reaction because I did not clock that in. I just assumed you said Goku and Chi-Chi.
It just seemed normal to him. You're Goku and
The
Vegeta.
fight's sexual.
Yeah. Wait a minute, hold up. To be fair, there's got to be something there, isn't it? Got to be. Fuck it, give him number 3. I'll put him at number 3.
Tengen and his wives.
Oh.
Honestly, I got to go with 1 for that.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? Like, come on. A shinobi with 3 shinobi wives. Does it even class as couple goals since it's like, what do they call it?
Is it polyamorous or something?
Polyamorous relationship, yeah, with like multiple people in it.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm not here to judge.
Oh no, I don't want to be. Should have gone number 1? I'm wondering who you've got left. Yeah, I'll put him at number 4.
4.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's quite low.
that's all I've got left, isn't it? 4
I've
and
got
1.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. What did you put Tengen and his wives?
4.
4. So you've got 2, 4, 5, 3, and 6. So yeah, you only got one last one now.
This one's got to be number 1.
The white-haired dude and the white-haired dude and Kunia from Togenanki.
No, you fucked me. You fucked me.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
No, I should have gone for Tengen at number 1. Oh,
I mean, out of the list, that's not the worst one, but it's definitely not by far. It's definitely not the best one.
Oh no, you ruined it. I trusted you because you I'm definitely nothing like Mrs. Haru. So I was like, you know what? He's probably got a really good one for the last one. I'm going to save it, but I got you set me with a false sense of hope there.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, I guess it's going to be number 1.
So yeah, Lazy Beats' rankings is at number 6. Mineta and the Hole in the Wall. Number 5 is Ash and Misty. Where am I? Number 4 is Tengen and his wives. This is getting worse the further I go down. 3 is Goku and Vegeta. 2 is Minato and Kushina. That saved you a little bit. And then number 1 is, I think his name's Rokusho or something like that, and Kuina from Togenanki.
Oh, I just obliterated that. I'm sorry.
So now Lazy Beats is now it's Lazy Beats. You do Mizusaru's blind rankings.
So this goes fun.
Watch Lazy's be like the nicest one now. He's actually gone for proper couples. He's actually feeling the romantic spirit.
Yeah, I did 2 lists originally. I thought like 1 is just like a normal, like you decide which one's the best couple. But to be fair, they're all good couples. And then I started thinking of ones that were like a bit more on the weird and quirky side and not exactly defined as couples. So and then I mixed
like Mineta and the Hole in the Wall was.
Yeah, so now I know. But now it's a bit of a mix, yeah. So okay, yeah, first one. Death Note, Mikasa and Light.
See, now I can't tell if this is one of the ones like where you're thinking this is a good couple.
No. What is wrong with you?
because I was the only sane person would not.
Oh my God, we're cancelled on our second pod all thanks to Mizu.
I think we've got deeper insight into Minasaru than we'd like. I think
no, I'm not.
he's down to be submissive and breedable. He's out here to be, or he's out there just disregarding life as a thing.
No, I want to clarify my statement here. It's like
No,
I'm not saying I think it's a good couple. I'm just saying, is this like in the one of the better ones of Lazy Beats options?
Oh.
You know, or what?
I am terrified of your internet history.
No, I'm more terrified of yours. Anyway, moving on.
It's healthy.
I feel like
it's weird.
Right, it's definitely got to go. It's definitely got to go on the lower end, but I feel like there's got to be worse ones than that. So I'm going to play it safe and go with 4.
For
right. You know what? I don't like. Yeah, they're definitely not the best couple out there, just because Light's a complete prick pretty much all the time to her. But the dynamic between them is so funny. I just always look back with memories.
They're a terrible couple, but they both kind of understand he's obviously using her for her abilities, and she's I'm okay with being used as long as I'm here. I mean, it's not good, it's not healthy in any way, but at least they kind of at least they kind of understand their dynamic.
Yeah. Okay, so next, quite new, quite recent. Denji and Reze.
Oh.
How much I like
all
Reze.
the toxicity. We're just going through all the toxicity at the moment, aren't we?
I'm just going to have to grab this katana that's on my desk and just stab myself with it right now. Oh, God. That's painful. You dick. See, the thing is, it's like, because I really like them as a couple.
Yeah.
Before she rips his tongue out.
That's
joke's on you. I'm into that.
it only goes violent into a bad side when the penny drops on Rezi's side, and she realizes fully, no, I can't convince him to be on our side.
Yeah, but but even then, when she's having to fight shit, she's holding back the entire time. I mean, there's even something saying she purposely chose to do all this, doing a fireworks festival so that her powers would be weaker.
Yeah.
Which I think is a beautiful sentiment. It's like, hey, I'll make sure I don't blow him to smithereens. Just enough to weaken.
Yeah, and if you're wondering how it makes it weaker, devils in the Chainsaw Man universe get stronger based off the fear of the populace. During a fireworks festival, a lot of people know where the explosion's coming from. They're not so scared. They're not so scared when it suddenly happens. They're just like, oh, it's just a firework, and they put it off to the side. Middle of nowhere, no display or festival, and it goes off. You're immediately like, oh dear God, what's happening? And that fear strengthens them. But with the fireworks festival, everyone's just a bit like, oh no, it's just fireworks.
Yeah.
So what was your ranking for Light and Misa again?
That was 4. See, I do want to put them higher, but it's like, is there better options? Is there not? This is only the second one.
You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's around the corner, though. Just take a guess. Just take a swing.
Again, I'm probably going to have to try and play safe a bit, and I'm going to go with 3.
Okay.
Super safe, my boy. Super safe.
See, I've learned from the last 2.
Well, have you though?
I hope.
Have you though?
Okay.
Have you though?
Well,
see, the problem is you couldn't, you lot could actually not have a list prepared at all, and you're just throwing me under the bus.
I don't have a list. And I'm throwing you under the bus.
For all I know, Lazy Beats could just be thinking the most sick shit.
Yeah.
On the fly.
No, I could just have 6 really shit couples here, and they're just you just rank it on a shit list. But no, you'll be happy for the next one. It's quite nice and easy. I think
it's a couple from Glib Glib, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
They'd be 7. That's not an option.
Now we've got Naruto with Asuma and Kurenai.
See, that's an unfortunate one because the Argo couple, but you don't see a lot of it. You basically I think even in the anime, it's just basically like you might see a couple of scenes of them flirting or something, or Asuna buying flowers, and then he dies, and it's like, oh, she's pregnant, and it's like that's it. That's kind of all you see of them. But I'll probably have to give them number 2.
I'd agree with
Yeah.
that because that makes sense.
I'm hoping
compared to the last 2, that makes more sense.
I'm hoping. I think there's better couples in Naruto. I was kind of when you said Naruto, I was kind of hoping Naruto and Hinata because that would have been number 1 easily.
Yeah,
but yeah, I guess
we're not gonna do that easy though.
yeah, it's not gonna be that easy. So yeah, I'm hoping there is another better option down the line. I'm not going to have to put number 1 as something awful like you two did.
Number 1 is going to end up being Dodoria and Zabon.
So we've got the 4th option now, which Retro already got kind of the right idea on. We've got Shuichi and Aoki from Gleipnir.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, is that their names? Oh my god!
Shuichi, so the main guy, the main character, and then Aoki, who ends up being inside him for most of the series.
She pegged him?
In more ways than one.
Oh, if only.
Well, honestly,
That's
if I could rank it, if I could rank it lower than 6, I fucking would. It's.
God.
What? Hold on, I've missed part of that. What was the option?
So you were right before with. I think you made a little note towards Gleipnir.
No.
So yeah, Gleipnir is it's Shuichi and Aoki. So the main 2, yeah.
Was that? Yeah, honestly, it's been a while since we reviewed it. I couldn't actually remember what I could remember the guy's name because it was just like the typical pathetic Japanese guy's name. I could not remember the girl's name for life.
Yeah, Korea Aoki.
Mind thing.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember her name either. All I could just keep thinking is crazy.
Yeah, see, I knew it was something beginning with A, but I kept thinking it was like Alice or something. I don't know.
Probably pronounced it wrong, but yeah.
Who the fuck is Alice?
Aoki. Yeah, so you said number 6 then.
Yeah, that's got to be number 6. I can't imagine there's going to be much worse than this, but...
So you've got 2 left now, and you've left yourself with either number 1 or number 5, so you can't do it to me here.
Oh, no.
You've got to pick right. Okay. I'm deciding which order to put it in.
You asshole.
Yeah. Just a flipping a coin.
Okay, so we've got, for number 5, we've got Deku and Ochako.
Oh, right, that's easy. Number 1. They are adorable. They are adorable as a couple, and it's like, it's a shame. It's a shame because obviously, like a lot of these series, they don't obviously spend a lot of time kind of on the romance of it. But I feel like out of many that I've seen, like they're probably one of the more believable ones.
Are they actually canon together?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of debatable because there is a bonus chapter which is getting animated later this year that shows a bit more of them as adults, and it does kind of allude to it more. Quite strongly. I think they had to do that because a lot of the people that were bitching at the end of the series why aren't Deku and Bakugo together?
No, sorry to cut you off, Misa. Sorry, it's this was an actual it was never. He didn't do it because people were complaining. Because if he did it because people were complaining, he would have had Deku and Bakugo together. Yeah, it was just he had this other chapter just separate, and I think he just spent a bit more time on it. And it shows them older, and it shows them going out and hanging out and stuff like that. But it's getting animated, and it should be out in April, I think.
The moment
I think it's later. Actually, I think it might be July.
Speaking of
and what was the last one?
So speaking of Aaron, Speaking of.
Well, you just blown it out.
It's because I'm reading it while I was trying to tell you then, but. speaking of Deku and Bakugo, that was my original pick, but then I thought I'd change it.
I had that pick on one of mine.
So your last one for number 5, you've picked Eren and Mikasa.
That's five. To be fair, I think I've done exceptionally well.
Pretty well. So yeah, from number 6 is Shuichi and Aoki, and then number 5 is Eren and Mikasa. Number 4 is, funnily enough, Mikasa again, but with Light and Death Note. And then number 3 is Denji and Reze. Number 2 is Asuma and Kurenai, and then number 1 is Deku and Ochako. Which that's probably if you knew it all, you'd probably pick in that order.
I think the only ones I probably would have swapped is 4 and 5. Really, I think Eren and Mikasa are not great, but they are a lot better than Light and Mikasa by miles.
I really enjoyed that game. I think we'll have to do some more of them.
That was a lot of fun
because some decent ones there. So shall we move on?
If I have to make a list, I'm gonna have to bring pictures because most of the characters I'll pick, no one's gonna fucking know.
No.
No. Well, we tried to pick ones that we all sort of generally knew. Because if we were going to be, if we were going to be a bit more vague about it, I was because I thought to myself, can I be really, really sort of dark here and pick some ones from Berserk?
On that note, moving on, shall we get on to the anime we're looking at this week?
Hold on, that's another anime.
Nope,
that's actually
is leaving the station.
There's an anime. There's actually a piece of anime news that come out. Freaking Mr. Miura, bless his soul, he's obviously passed on ages ago, but he left over enough work that his editors could actually finish, at least guide to Berserk to a finish. And and it's recently come out that the next arc that they're going to be doing in Berserk is apparently going to be darker than the Eclipse arc. Which
that's saying a lot.
So we're going to get on to the anime that we are looking at this week as well. So we've got Fire Force, Hell's Paradise, My Hero Vigilantes, and JJK. Should we do what we did with the last pod and just go from the ones we're not that keen on to the ones that we are sort of
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of them you guys haven't seen anyway, so I think it'll just be me and Mizu just briefly going through these. So we've got, I think we'll start with Fire Force.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a bad episode this week. I actually quite enjoyed it. I just don't think it was that I don't know. I just don't think it was very. I don't know how to put it. It was an enjoyable episode. It's not I would say it was a mid episode. It wasn't too hype, and it wasn't crap.
I'm going to be honest with you because I've actually kind of forgotten what happened because I remember obviously the defeated Waffles before, and now Shinra and all the other pillars have disappeared. Isn't that right?
Yeah. It was Ogun. Is it Ogun?
Oh yes, yeah. No, I remember. Was it? Yeah, because they go into Amaterasu to defend it from the White Clad and their sort of army of infernals, aren't they?
Yeah. My first question though is in the episode, and it's kind of prevailed through this series. What on God's green earth is that 3-eyed hollow butt plug thing at the start of every episode? Because I do not remember that, and I don't know what it's there for.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
At the beginning of the episode, there's this weird, bizarre creature with 3 eyes, and he's just dictating everything that's going on. And I don't know. I think it's because I probably needed.
Are you talking about one of the White Clad members?
Yeah, this is weird. Creature thing.
So if you they sort of explain this in season 2. So yeah, he is the guy who has the ability to change people's faces. He himself is a shapeshifter, but he's basically one of the oldest members. He was the one who was impersonating Raffles the First for ages, and so he's the one who's actually found. He's basically the one who started all this and has founded this whole religion and all that stuff. Basically pretending to be Fire Jesus.
I remember now. like I said, it's I did enjoy this one. I liked. It's so funny because my notes were like, oh, I really like Ogun. Like, he seems like a really chill character. I wish I'd have looked at season 2 to remember all the character connections. And then my next one was like, oh, he's dead.
He's not dead, is he?
No, but when I was watching it, because he goes to fight one of the White Clad, and he's doing a really good job, and then all of a sudden he just gets like he just gets his stomach wrecked, and I was like, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
And I did. I honestly thought he was gone.
Yeah, to us, he's one of the characters, like, when they sort of first showed him in season 2, I thought, like, oh yeah, this is a character Jagger Jones is going to like.
Yeah.
Especially his ability flaming in, because that seems like something I think you would have with, because I mean, I always kind of associate you with fire-based abilities anyway, and that seems like a sort of really sort of cool sort of a hip-hop kind of style one.
Yeah. I did really enjoy the fact. The only thing that got me though was when it was that whole sort of made me think of that bit from DBZ Abridged with TN when he's getting his head kicked in. It's like, anybody want to tag in?
Yeah.
Any moment now.
He's got to do this for the honor of his fallen camper. Oh God, someone help me!
And then this guy, like, was it the guy with the was it the lieutenant or something with the gun, shoots him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, your backup was delivered by Every." It's like, sorry, it took 2 to 5 working days to get to you. Yeah, it's hard to say because there's not that much to talk about with Fire Force. Like,
it's kind of weird because they are blitzing for this final bit, but at the same time, I still feel like we're in the end game, but we're only at the start of the end game. I still feel like we're far, even though there's probably 6 or 7 episodes left. I still feel like we're a long way from actually getting to the point of all this.
Have you nothing left on Fire Force really? So should we talk about? Do we want to talk about My Hero Vigilantes?
I want to talk about Vigilantes for a very specific reason.
I kind of like
cue clip of Joe Swanson from Family Guy going, "I want to talk about Vigilantes,
vaginas." I think we'll just talk about episode 5 and 6 because they're the more important. Like I've caught up on them, but my notes for the ones like the bigger note is like, I don't understand all the crabs. I don't know why we started with crabs. Also, that girl with the scissor quirks, like, how did you find out about that?
The crabs
Hopefully
thing,
not the way you're thinking.
The crabs thing is evolution.
And it's just, like, it's the funny thing is as well, because a quirk is basically anything between her fingers she can snip. And then as the episode goes...
Oh my God.
As the episode goes along, it turns out that anything... like anything between her legs can be snipped as well, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're definitely alone for Valentine's Day.
Is it just me? Like, and it's not just us being being dirty minded, but like they seem to be getting away with more sort of adult jokes in this season.
Oh yeah,
than My Hero regular,
because it seemed a lot more adult focused, especially episode 5. Was it 5 and 6? Because I was a bit confused because, like, episode 5 starts with them trying to find... there's, like, a drug going round, and it's making people's quirks go berserk and turning people into these big, awful creature things. So they found out that somebody's been slipping it into drinks at bars, this drug, and so they've decided to, like, sneak someone in undercover, and they choose Miss Midnight... and one of the cast called Popstep. Is it Popstep? Yeah, Popstep.
Yeah.
Why is Popstep there?
Yeah, I didn't get that because they don't explain it at all. Other than the fact that she was obviously involved in the previous incident, but it's also the fact that like, okay, so you're infiltrating, as it's a
drug deal.
Yeah, you're a drug deal, and you're going out drinking. Let's bring the high school girl.
Let's bring this random high school girl who's also an unlicensed hero. Not gonna lie though, I do like Miss Midnight's disguise. I do kind of dig. But when they walked into the bar to this scene, unfortunately, I've been burnt by Chainsaw Man.
Oh.
Yeah, so I can't.
Why did you remind me of that?
I couldn't unsee that through the whole thing.
Mm.
And then was it like Miss Midnight just like completely strips off?
Yeah, and she's just wearing lingerie under there, which is like, I know that's kind of whole Midnight's whole deal as well, but I'm just like, yes.
It's funny though because it's like you get that little snippet and then the rest of the episode continues because that like it's so weird because that bit of like trying to infiltrate this bar with the drugs is literally seconds, like it's just over and done with. Like she goes, "Oh, it's this guy. Is this girl?" Because she's got a crush on the other girl. That's it. Right, moving on. And then episode 6 was like, "Oh, did you like that? Well, guess what? There's more."
Yeah, I'm quite liking this bit, to be honest. So basically it's a flashback showing like Aizawa, President Mike, and Midnight in the school days, which is always more interesting to see.
I would have preferred that to what we've got now.
Yeah, absolutely. It obviously very much sort of reeks of like a Kakashi Gaiden kind of thing, especially because we know one of these characters dies and becomes a villain later. So it's you know, and obviously it's about the sensei as well. So that it literally is Kakashi Gaiden to a T. I mean, if Shirakumo turns out he died by a boulder, you know, I will die laughing.
Is that the cloud guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shirakumo.
Because he's just basically straight up Son Wukong.
Yeah.
Straight up, like he's got the cloud, he's got everything. And the thing is, it was like and I've got this all written down in my notes, is because when he turns up, because he just appears out the window, and the whole exchange between him, Aizawa, and President Mike is a really weird exchange. And then he was like, "Why is he naked?" He suddenly like strips all of his clothes off because it was raining, and I was like, "Why are you naked in a classroom?" Why is he naked? Why is he in a classroom? And then all of a sudden he goes into this cloud thing that's around his crotch. He suddenly goes, "Hey guys, do you want to see this?" I'm like, "Why are you getting your cock out?"
Yeah.
You
could tell the dub actor definitely had fun with it because he was like, check out what I've got here, and he starts rummaging through.
Yeah, well, he starts rummaging through, and like literally my notes was, "Why is he naked? What is he doing? Why is he getting his cock out? Oh, he has a pussy. Oh wait, he has a pussy." And he pulls this cat out that he's saved. And I was like, what am I watching? What is happening?
I mean, it's not necessarily the first time this has happened. It's like, if you remember with Mirio was always like, because his clothes were always constantly falling off. It just seemed to be, there's always got to be one character who gets fucking naked.
They have two. They have him and Miss Midnight, because they go to the was it Aizawa, President Mike, and I can't remember his name, Cloud Dude, is at the top of the school having their lunch, and Miss Midnight turns up, and literally all she's wearing is a trench coat and was it a combat belt? But it's just literally covering the nipples.
It's literally two belts. It's two belts and a flasher coat.
Yeah, and she just basically starkers. And to be honest, one of the best bits was when Eraser looks at her and turns around and says like, "Oh, is this an Emperor's new clothes kind of deal? Can we only see the clothes if we've got wisdom?" And then the Cloud guy suddenly turns around and says like, "Well, she looks naked to me. Thank God I'm thick."
I see. We've only seen this Shirakumo guy for like 5 minutes, and I already really like him.
I like him. He's so bloody chill. He does not give a shit. The other thing adds to the tragedy,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
The other
How
thing
about
I kind of
planned?
It's also it is really creepy because like as much like Midnight, it's like she's 16 in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are we letting this 16-year-old walk around with a foof out? Like, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. I know like Momo wasn't as bad like with her outfit, but it's still like, again, it's just like, why are we showing minors in like very scanty outfits?
To be honest, though, the thing is, like, the thing I did love was when she's like, because they give her the cat, she takes the cat and she's decided she's adopting it and looking after it. And then when she turns up later in, was it in the episode, they turned around and said, "Oh, how's the cat doing?" She went, "Oh, it's great, look at this video." And she puts a video up of the cat shitting. And she starts like, "Look at this, look how cute this is." And I was just like, you know what? I think I love you.
I mean, cat owners are just like that. We're all like that. We're all weird.
Was it one of the other things I wanted to point out as well is Aizawa's teacher is so bizarre because it's like he just shouts concern at Aizawa because Aizawa walks in and it's been raining and he gave up his umbrella to the cat that came up later. And it's just when he walks in and his teacher's like, "Why have you not got any cold? You will catch a cold!" And it's like, why are you screaming at me? Like, you're screaming at me, but you're saying nice things. I don't understand.
Isn't that how Bakugo has a meltdown?
And then also, like, the design of the character makes me laugh because he looks like when you're in an RPG and you go to the final boss and you've only got all these certain items equipped. You know, like when you're in like Cyberpunk and you've just basically got you look like the 118 guys, and you've got some like dozy, like a chicken hat on. It just makes me think of that. It just makes me think of like some RPG, but like RPG character.
Jesus Christ, 118 guys is the flashback.
I'm old.
You threw us all back.
You
threw us all in the time tunnel with that one.
I did. The one thing I did find funny with that episode as well is at midnight. Obviously, talked about her hero costume and says, "Oh, I'm challenging the status quo." Was it? Was it? Oh no, is it? Yeah. And then it literally comes up in subtitles saying like, "Oh, within a year, was it? Outfits like that were banned."
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. The other thing as well is like because she turns around to Aizawa and President Mike and says, "Oh yeah, why don't you come and intern at my agency?" And then it shows who runs her agency. It's fucking Prince.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about that.
I was like, I didn't understand what was going on until he turned around. I'm like, "Are you for?" I'd have to cut it to that scene of New Girl when they scream at Prince, and it's just like, it's Prince.
Prince.
Yeah, Prince. Yeah.
What the hell?
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Now the manga character formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
I mean, you've read the manga, Retro. Is it actually Prince in the manga?
If I recall, I believe it is. Yeah, I think
because it always surprised me sometimes because, like, obviously some things they had to change when it came to the anime because it's like obviously there's a lot of Star Wars references in My Hero, some of them they had to sort of get rid of. And there's literally I think there's a scene in the manga where Denji from Chainsaw Man shows up for the final battle, and they obviously had to change that to a guy with saws instead of chainsaws in the anime.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. So I was like, oh, you know, did we get Prince? But in the individual one, it was like, I don't know, Kurt Cobain or
something. So, have we got anything else on MHA? Shall we move on to Hell's Paradise now?
Yep.
Good.
I think we have 2 episodes. We've got episode 4 and 5 of Hell's Paradise. So, like, we see the new, like, on episode 4, we see the new samurai, we see the new team turning up. And the first thing I could think of was what Lazy Beat said in our Hell's Paradise review when he was like, "Spot the protagonist! Spot the people that won't die this arc." And it's so funny because they've got, like, right, my usual type is small, tiny, feisty. And then you've got this tall, blonde, samurai girl, and I'm like, I will not be swayed, you beautiful giant. She is cute as a button.
Oh yeah! As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, a new challenger has approached."
Stood next to it is small, tiny, and feisty. It's some little kid student who's obviously some kind of prodigy or something that's able to like kill anyone at any point.
Well, I found that interesting, the fact that like this guy, was it Shugen? I think his name is. He said, "Oh well, he's really skilled, but he's a child, so he can't be ranked." And she's really skilled, but she's a woman and can't be ranked for that. But I like the fact that he's like, he doesn't give a shit. He's like, he's bringing them along. He's like, no, because they are really skilled. It's just basically you're all sexist and stupid. Yeah, I'm still going to take them along. And and then we saw the ninjas as well that had been brought along with them, and it was made me laugh when he was just like, it's like this. The little kid is just like, "Come on, show your loyalty," and that ninja puts like, "All right, I'm gonna sing a little sea shanty," and then stabs himself in the neck.
Oh god, that was so brutal. Like, I don't know why. Like, no pun intended as well. That went right through me. Like, that's the whole. I was like, oh my god.
I genuinely thought it was going to be a fake out. Because it's like, because there was like, obviously there's a whole like group of ninjas, but then there was like obviously four, like, oh, here's the named Shinobi. So I thought like, oh, so they might play a part later, and they might get a fight, but that'd be something interesting. And then the literal leader of one cuts his own head off.
Well, I couldn't get that. It's like, how did you show your loyalty? You just stabbed yourself.
But
and then
I thought he was going to do like a cutaway at least, but then they really stuck with it, with him actually like sawing through his own head. And I was like, that is pretty grim for like just a random Hell's Paradise episode.
I'm gonna do that next time at work if somebody turns around and says, "Show your loyalty." Like, peace out. show how committed you are to show us how committed you are to the company. Look.
I mean, for anyone who works that kind of job, I don't blame him.
Kind of reminded me a bit of actually with the ninjas and stuff on the ship is like in the Daredevil Netflix series or Disney. You want to say Disney, but the ninjas with the hand kind of just remind me of them a lot. Like they're just completely obedient. Will do everything that the masters told them, and will even kill themselves if they're being told to. Like they've got like no life.
Well, that kind of is the typical interpretation of ninjas and shinobi. They are meant to be just mindless tools.
Yeah, just brought me back to that then.
Also, I know this is a bit weird, but I kind of want to answer this question. Why is it Hell's Paradise has a mapper ident at the start? Like, they always start it with those people on the motorbikes, and it says mapper on the back of them.
Yeah,
why does no other mapper project do that?
I don't know. Is it like a subsection of Mapper? Because I mean, Mapper are juggling like 3 or 4 different projects at the minute. So it can't be all the same people working on these shows.
What was it? I think because it's really interesting seeing that guy, and I love that guy's. I think it's called Hakama? I probably pronounced that wrong. I like the black and red Hakama that he wears, that the new samurai that's turned up, Shugen.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
And then, I don't know why, when all the, what's it called? When all the creatures come round onto the beach, and you see that lettuce tendon or lettuce thing, I was like, are we in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Is this going to be the twist that this is what this was the prequel to that film? And then it made me laugh because he was upset that when he sees his master has been sliced and diced and pureed, and I won't lie, the guttural scream he let out for seeing his master die, I was a bit like, oh wow, that's that knocked me back a bit. And then when he's praying, doing the last rites for him, there's all this shit's going around him, and that lettuce guy goes to attack him, and he turns around and he's that mad, he literally busts a vessel in his eye. Did anybody catch that? He literally turns around and his eye I'm like, wow, you are pissed, man.
It's like, man, he thinks he's Sasuke.
And then we get to the best bit. We get the best bit in episode 5. Best bit for me was when they're trying to learn about Tao and hiding their essence, and it's Yuzuria wearing the glasses and explaining.
Oh, so good.
And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be available for the next 2 to 5 working days. It's I one of my notes was I'm not passing this course. The only thing I'm passing is out.
I love it because after she uses the glasses and then it goes over to Gabimaru and then he's wearing the glasses.
It's like that talking stick.
He's teaching the lesson. It's like, yeah, I can imagine her wearing them, but then passing them over to Garimara, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll put them on. It's like, I didn't see that he would do that, but while doing that, he's like saying, oh, yeah, so the part that I'm going to teach is you've got to basically dislocate all your body, all your extremities, like you're a fucking Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
And then also just stop your heart, but don't kill yourself when you do that.
Easy, yeah, you know.
Sorry, what?
It's like, kill yourself, but don't.
Just sever your spine without, stopping life. Easy done. But I love that with the glasses, because I love the fact that it was like, it made me think of the like talking stick that you see in like primary schools. It's like, okay, now it's your time to talk.
Yeah, but I think the only point as well, like those glasses belong to that other Asaimon who died in season 1. They're just passing around this dead guy's glasses as a joke.
Yuzuria just nicked him off the grave. She's like, yep, they're mine.
They look good.
So he probably took the jewelry as well.
you call it disrespectful, I call it fashion.
I think as well, I love that scene as well, like the other guy, I really should learn the names of these guys. The massive guy with the hook for a hand. He's just staring at her ass the entire time.
I'm saying nothing because I would be the same.
Yeah, let's be honest, we all would.
It's like that when she turns around and says, like, oh, should I use my charm? And she pushes her bloody cleavage together, and it just cuts to him going,
it doesn't hide from that, does it?
I've just sprayed my towel everywhere.
Stop. It's overflowing.
It's the, what's it? Is it Chobei, the guy who's basically Bakugo?
Mm-hmm.
And
your number 6 couple.
Yeah, it's when he gets moved. Was it when he gets taken to this like secret room, and he just sees Aubrey from Little Shop of Horrors, just like this big massive plant thing, just sat there fucking staring at him. Also, what was it? We've moved on to now doing our own Infinity Castle arc. Which I don't think I'm the first person to say that, but like, I found that so funny when they like, all right, we've sorted all these plans out. We're going to sneak. We're going to use our tower to sort of like be invisible to everybody. And then they walk into that first room, and one of the guys they did not want to run into is sat right there.
You know, I realize the funny comparison is you say to Infinity Castle, because like literally the main villain is this like shapeshifter who is seeking immortality.
Yeah. It's oddly very similar. And again, it's just like they turned up and it was like, oh my god, how did he know? And I was like, so wait, you're telling me the people who've been studying and practicing Tao for centuries is ahead of you? Oh, however did that happen? I mean, obviously it turned out that like Bakugo sold them out, but still.
No, but how is he ahead of these people who have been practicing Tao for thousands of years, and he's only just got it or starting to master it within like a day or two?
Yeah.
Natural talent and genetic superiority.
Show off.
He's the Aryan race.
And plot.
Yeah.
Basically. But one of the sort of interesting things I finally mentioned as well, because like each of the Sensen have their own like little castle in the place, and that's where they all do their own research, because they're all trying to explore different methods to gain immortality. It's like one guy's like, oh, I'm going to do it for fighting, I'm doing it for meditation, and there's literally two of them. It's like, we're doing it through fucking.
One of them.
I want to sign up with that club.
I'm bored. I tried meditating for a year. That's it. I'm giving up.
Well, yeah. You went through all the rooms, and one of them was like, yes, this is the Gandhi style, this is the Bruce Lee style, and this is the Bonnie Blue style.
And then over in the corner, for no apparent reason, there's the fat controller from Tower of the Tank, and he's like, I'm trying trains.
I've just realized if Bonnie Blue was into Tao, she would outlive us all. It was just going to be Bonnie, like at the end of the world, it's just going to be Bonnie Blue and cockroaches.
Is this how we got Mr. Fundles? Hi, Mr. Fundles!
Right, guys, do we have anything else on Hell's Paradise?
No, I think I'm good.
So, shall we move on to the main event?
Say the forbidden words.
Shall we? Shall we look at JJK?
Well, yeah,
I'm
we
saying
can't.
nothing. I'm saying nothing. You guys can take this. I've had my hate for the week. You guys can take this.
We get first of all, Fight Club. We can't talk about Fight Club.
Can't talk about JJK or criticize JJK in any way, or shape, or form. Apparently,
yeah, is everyone hate? All apart from probably Retro.
yes, I've watched episode 6 and 7. Retro, you've read the manga anyway, so you pretty much know what this is all about.
Yeah.
So in episode 6, we've got the fight with Megumi and Kirara, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, so we get the fight with Kirara, and it's like I find it really interesting that it's like Kirara's trans, apparently.
Yeah,
I had no idea until you guys said that.
But I like the fact that it's nothing like, it's not overstated. It's not like it's not there to be made to be a statement. I just kind of like that. It's just like, oh, she's trans. Move on. Do you get me? It's like it's not. It's not. Her character isn't a statement. It's just something that she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they kind of sort of not allude to that specifically in the episodes where they talk about the fact that reason why her and Hikari sort of left Jujutsu high school is because the higher ups in the Jujutsu world basically like, oh, we don't like this newfangled Jujutsu techniques. You know, we like old school stuff. You know, we don't like people gambling, and we don't like trans people being able to dash. You know.
I was a bit confused by her powers at first because it's been a while since I've read the manga, and for some reason I thought her powers were like magnets and like repulsion for some reason, but it's like her technique is anybody that she writes or scribbles a name on. Well, sorry, the constellation name on, all get attracted towards each other, or they repel certain words and stuff like that. And I enjoyed this scene in the manga, and it was weird watching this bit in the manga because I did get excited at the thought of seeing this animated because I thought this would be really cool because I really like the stage setup as well. I really like the fighting in a car park. I like the fact as well that in this they tied it back to the previous scene. So when she rings up Hikari, it cuts to when the phone rang with Hikari.
Yeah.
And I do like how they sort of weave those two scenes together. I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, but it's kind of crazy because like because obviously that scene with Yuji and Hikari, like when the phone starts ringing, there's only like a minute or two of dialogue while the fight goes on for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't look too deep into it. But I'm
typical
really
anime,
enjoying the different, like, Jago was like confirming and letting us know, like in the last one with the whole Yuji speaking with Hikari, that's a scene captured. What is it? A live action scene captured and then drawn over it? So it's
a technique. Again? It's a technique called rotoscoping.
Rotoscoping, that's it. Yeah.
So what you do is I did this in college once. You film the scene out as it is, and then the animators will come in and they'll basically trace over every movement that you do. And that's how you get it looking so fluid and so natural, because they're basically taking a real image and making it animated.
Yeah, so I've been liking that, and I'm liking all the other ways they've been doing it as well, because I think they're doing a lot more, like, probably other terms and names for it all, but like moving
and other fancy media terms I don't know.
I think there was like 2D with 3D, and you keep seeing the people walking a lot. Like a lot of the time now we're seeing them walking down the stairs, walking towards the building to where the fighting area was. You can also see him, like in the latest when you see Megami walking with that new girl as well down the street. And there's a lot of walking and talking scenes now, but it's actually quite new, to be fair. And I quite like it.
Well, it's like you're saying, because one of the bits I loved is when they're trying to talk to Hikari. No, sorry, not Hikari. Kirara, about the fact that, we need your help because Gojo's been sealed. And it's when they're talking and it does that pan and it keeps going back and it's in one place. The camera's just in one place. And it goes to Megami, goes back to Panda and Kirara, goes back to Megami, and it's just all one shot just going back and forth. And then I love it when it stops because Kirara doesn't believe them. And she has that almost look of, what are you talking about, Willis?
It's not like that doubt for a meme face.
Yeah, you're just like, what are you talking about, Willis?
Because straight away Megumi's like, oh fuck, she doesn't believe us.
And I love it when they start fighting as well, because my favourite bit, and I was in stitches, is when that car gets like attracted towards Panda, and Panda is wearing a Prius like a fez. And he's just stuck with this car on his head. I was crying. I thought that was so bloody funny. And then was it the return of one of the strongest characters in JJK, that goddamn rabbit. I absolutely love that rabbit, and I love the fact that like when they throw him up. I saw a TikTok with somebody saying as well. They throw the rabbit up to to Panda. And this rabbit is just like locked in. This rabbit's just got death in his eyes. He's like, yeah, I'm in. Throw me, you panda, throw me. And then he just like flings him and he styles in the air. And then like on one finger, just like, think, yeah, we win.
I just love that the entire sort of anime community seems to have come to the the consensus that it's the same rabbit that was trying to box Toji.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. It is. It's canonically, it is. It's the same rabbit. I will stand by that. It's the same goddamn rabbit. That rabbit can beat Gojo. That rabbit can beat Maharaga. That rabbit can beat bloody Sukuna. No, just get the rabbit in. The rabbit's going to win the whole culling game. That's it. We're done.
I do love some of the memes about it, like, especially like as it's for heaven and earth, for I alone and the honoured bun.
I found that interesting with Hikari punching the crap out of Yuji as well, and I like the fact. I don't know why I didn't fully grasp what was going on, but I like the fact that I'm going to get flamed for that. Is when he refused to fight back, and I like that, and I liked. Although it was funny when like Hikari punched him in the nose, and like Yuji just sneezed his cranium out. And just like, no. You just saw a bit of fucking frontal lobe come out of his nostrils.
I think it's something to do with Kirara telling them, like, Hikari won't usually help or do anything unless he gets excited or excitement towards something. And I think somehow I don't know how Yuji knows that, but somehow Yuji kind of gets the idea that he needs to get him on his side by getting him excited. So I'm guessing his whole stance of being
because they do briefly talk about it in the previous episode. You mentioned say he likes to feel like he likes to feel passionate about life. So, he likes to feel excited. That's why he's really into gambling and stuff like
that. And then we moved on to what was it the next episode where the culling games kind of start, and there was that moment where, was it Hikari realised that Megumi is the head of the Zenin clan, and he's like, "Oh right, I've got to kiss up to him. If I kiss up to him, that's going to look really good to me." And then he does that sort of like that pose of just like, "Oh, can we be friends?" And then at the bottom it said, "Maki killed the Zenin clan 2 days after this."
Yeah, like I absolutely died when I saw that bit. Honestly, I just love I love like little gags like that. I mean, it's like we were talking earlier about with Midnight in Vigilantes, you know, and it's like so it's like a year from now, the scans hero outfits were banned. It's I just love like little gags like that, and it's just like see, I just paused it with Hikari's face in that pose and the dialogue on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, hilarious.
And then what was it? We get into the culling games, and I just found it like because they turn up, they go to step in, and then as soon as they step in, it turns into the Fortnite Jujutsu Kaisen skins as Yuji's just like dropping from the sky.
Like, where we dropping, boys?
And then he gets attacked by fucking Jet 2 Holidays. And there's this woman just like jet planes her through a building, and I don't know why, it just made me laugh so much that like she stood there and I think she's talking to her husband about, oh yeah, he's in this building, let's catch him, and Yuji just casually throws a bit of like, was it a bit of scaffolding at her from like 10 feet away, just like KOs her in the skull.
Yeah. Oh, I love that he basically thinks like, oh, the weak point is the head. I'm like, yeah, that's the case for most people. Well done, you two. Really showing you battle like you.
Just the way Yuji's just casually throwing bars like Kendrick Lamar and just knocking a guy out.
I just, what the fuck is it with some of these, like curse techniques or something like? Because I'm sorry, like, it's like how do you wake up one day? It's like, oh, my curse technique is freaking helicopter hair.
Yeah.
Or I was like, I'm a jet plane. It's like, yeah, I'm an airplane.
I was gonna say, like, are they what was it? I was gonna say, are they Budgie the little helicopter's parents? Now that's a deep cut.
Yeah. Is the husband named Harold? Any Thompson Tank Engine fans out there, you'll know.
The funniest bit for me is when he's got the propeller and he like runs through that building and he's about to wipe him out. Yuji punches him and then he starts gobbing off, and then Yuji just like swings and kicks him in the nuts. No. And I was like, oh no, Black Hawk down.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, your fist is broke now. You broke your fist. What are you going to do now? Bonk, doing a Denji impression, just go straight for the nuts.
What you broke your wrist. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? Fucking eunuch you. That's what I've done.
I didn't feel the funny because when I saw it as well, it's like, oh, it's like as Yuji actually like sort of like damaged his fist when he punched him or something like that. But no, it's like he just like, no, I haven't broken shit. It's just like wipes, just fucking flicks the blood off his hands.
He's not bothered, Yuji, in that. He's like, bitch, I've just come from Shibuya. Like, this is barely. Like, I'm not even half awake here. I'm not even bothered what's going on.
No.
This is a fun day out for me.
This hurts.
Yeah, there's to be honest, these were two really solid episodes. I thought I really enjoyed them. Like, I don't think there was a lot in episode 7, which is mad because it's we've had a couple of episodes of just dialogue drop in. Sorry, not a dialogue drop in. What's it called? Exposition drop in, and explaining all these complicated rules and explaining this, that, and the third. And then this one, I would say, is just straight up fighting. To be honest, there's not a lot to. Everything that was happening was enjoyable. It was just there's not that much to talk about, I would say.
No, it's good. It's got a lot to come now. They've come into the culling games, and we've got anyone manga readers knows like they got like the set fight set to come up with each one, which was really good.
My I know I'm setting myself up for punishment here, but for me as a manga, when I was reading the manga, I think this first part of the culling games, I think first maybe first half, maybe first 3/4 or whatever, I think is really solid, and I think it's really enjoyable. But there is a point in the culling games to me where it just goes off the rails, and it's just what I'm trying to say is this point right now is almost as good as the Shibuya arc, and this is the most interesting part of the culling games when they start. But I think we've got a couple of good episodes ahead. But well, I'd say that we've got a recap one next week, haven't we?
Yeah, so they're taking a break for a week.
which
recap.
I don't think is going to fare well. Like, look what happened to Solo Leveling.
Yeah, I don't know why they feel the need to have something to fill that gap. It's like all they need to just say is like, "Oh, we're on a break," or something like unless they're like mandated by the network or whatever to have something in there. But it's just like
possibly.
it's. I know they're not doing it intentionally, but I hate it when they do these like recap episodes where they're only like halfway through a 12-episode season. It's like because it's almost like it's quite condescending and something. It's like oh they've already forgotten what's happened. It's like we need to remind them.
Well, to me,
Well,
it's
at least it's not back in the old days. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, no.
The first 5 minutes of every episode used to be
Oh,
what happened
yeah.
in the last episode.
It's I think it's a little bit. I think it's mad because I think it's like you said. I think it's because they've been given a couple of episodes. Like, oh, you have to provide us 12 episodes for this season, and they have to fill that quota. But then I think as well, like I find it weird that we're doing recap episodes in a day and age where we can stream everything and just rewatch stuff that we've not.
Well, I don't think the recap episode counts as one of the 12 episodes.
Oh, right, okay.
I fucking hope it doesn't. I'm hoping it is just like an extra thing, to just fill some time up.
I mean, I'll watch it to see what it's like because I'm not that bothered about recap episodes sometimes. It's just because they're neither here nor there. Like, I'll watch it if I need to. I think with I don't think I'd need it with JJK. I could have done with it with like Fire Force and Hell's Paradise maybe, but it's like I said, I find it kind of scary because when Solo Leveling got its ass kicked. Like nobody was happy with that recap episode. But then again, I think it was it in season 1 or season 2? Yeah, it was in season 1, which I think that's what pissed people off because we've literally just started and now you're telling me what's just happened, kind of thing. So, do we have anything else we want to say about JJK?
There was one little thing I'll talk about because we also see the introduction of the little calling game support admin, Kogane, is it called? The little thing.
I kind of like him.
Yeah, that's it. I kind of find it funny that it's like he actually has like some personality to it. I've done a clip for this. It was a TikTok that will probably shown at some point.
Yeah.
Because I love the fact that when it shows up and it just like starts showing, it's like oh hey, I can show stat screens.
I do find that kind of funny that when Kogani turns up and he opens up and they look at all the points, I do find it's weird that it's very retro and very sort of 8-bit digital.
Yeah, and how it takes ages to load up as well.
Yeah, it's very
like,
old school.
You? What are you? Why is this taking time?
Why are you a sentient
Have you not got
being?
enough RAM because of fucking NVIDIA or whatever's taken all the CPUs, robots, processors off you or something like that? What's going on? Like, why are you running slowly? Why
are you a flying maggot that's struggling to connect to the Wi-Fi? Why? How? You're a flying maggot. How have I reached my minutes already?
Is data roaming is running low? Then you should go with EE.
Kind of makes me think of the Omochow.
A little bit, yeah. To get through tight spaces, press the circle and slide.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
That's one other thing I want to sort of briefly talk about is because the very beginning of this latest episode is really quite sinister. I thought we've seen Kenjaku is like invading ordinary people's dreams, and sort of like walking them out of the colonies if they so choose to do so. Because why would you want to stay? Some guy in your dreams is telling you, yeah, hey, if you stay, you're probably going to die.
Yeah. I found that weird because he takes this young girl and then he turns around and says, "Oh, thanks for being a friend to my son." And I was like, I had to take a minute. I was like, "What do you mean?" And then I realized I had to look it up because I thought, "Is this the big girl that he befriended?"
No, it was. I think it was one of his.
No, it's the one from the Exorcist collab at the very first episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh wow, okay." remember she's a character.
Yeah, because then she meets up with the guy straight away, who's also the friend as well, again from like episode 1. But
That's
yeah, very
madness,
very
that.
easily forgotten because they're just in and out straight away.
Yeah. But no, it was. It's. I think, to be honest, though, like going further forward, it is going to get a lot more. There is going to be a lot more sinister stuff. Like there's a lot of, like Shibuya was dark. It's just going to get as dark as we go further forward.
Nice.
There's no pulling punches in the culling game. But like I said, I'm excited because I'm also excited with how Mappa's like presenting it to us, because I feel like it's in some aspects it's better than the manga how it looks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Do we have anything else before we wrap up?
No, I think we're good.
How do you mean in terms of like anything else to discuss, or the
Yeah, just like anything about JJK or
right, no, but anything else?
Nah, because I've got nothing else. So I'll try and wrap it up like I did last week. I will as we do more of these, I will find a better way to wrap things up. But so the week wise, was it peak, mid, or trash for you guys? Which ones do you want to go through? Which ones do you think? There's no point really, because I think we're all going to say like the same. Which show did you think was peak? Which one did you think was mid? And which one did you think was trash?
I reserve judgment because I've not watched any of them.
Okay. I'm gonna say for me straight off the bat, I'm gonna say at a stretch. I feel like I'm doing blind rankings again. I'm gonna say at a stretch. I'm gonna say JJK was peak. I'm gonna say Hell's Paradise. I'm gonna say Hell's Paradise and Fire Force are tied for mid, and MHA Vigilantes I'm gonna say is trash.
Even though I don't.
See, I'm quite surprised about it because I feel like Vigilantes with these last 2 episodes kind of like went a bit higher as it's
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Vigilantes is peak because at the end of the day, JJK is going to be the most interesting out of the lot by a miles, isn't it? But I mean, I'd probably put both Hell's Paradise and Vigilantes in mid, but Vigilantes probably slightly better than Hell's Paradise, I think, this week. If it maintains that is the question, but and then by default, Fire Force is trash.
Yeah. Lazy Beats?
For me, it's only Hell's Paradise and JJK.
And you both think they're trash anyway. Moving on.
Yeah, it's just not even worth my time anymore. But no, I put JJK a little bit higher than Hell's Paradise. But yeah, both to the midsection.
So, yeah, that was our second episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the game. We're going to try and do some more of them. We are thinking of doing super fights because there is an anime version, I think. Is there, Mizusaru, of super fights?
Yeah, there's 2 expansion decks that have it. I have one of them. I need to see if I can try and get the other at some point. But yeah,
if not, we'll make up some of our own for it anyway. But we'll see you soon, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.